Hi, my name is Father James Krzynski. I'm Assistant Vocation Director for the Diocese of La Crosse and also Chaplain for Regis High School and Middle School in Eau Claire. It's a great opportunity for me to just say a few words about vocations for the Diocese of La Crosse and a little bit about my journey. I'm originally from central Wisconsin. I grew up outside of Stevens Point in Amherst, Wisconsin. I came from a mill family. My dad worked in Consolidated Papers his entire life. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, but then later became employed with F&M Bank in Amherst Junction. And I had a great life as a kid. Ever since I was a very young boy, at about the age of 4, I thought about being a priest. But as I grew up over time, I was interested in music. I was interested in sports. I played football. I was a wrestler. I played baseball. Went to college at UW-Stevens Point and majored in saxophone and voice and music, and later went on to do some graduate school work in counseling at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. It was there that Mother Teresa died when I was in Kearney. And I remember at the time that Mother Teresa died, I was taking one of my classes, and one of the professors gave us a list of Mother Teresa quotes for us to reflect on and to really ask us as counseling students at that time to consider her impact on the world and also her impact on our understanding of the human condition in light of her faith and the light of who she was. And the last quote she had was, "I must do something." And I started to think to myself and go to prayer and ask myself, what's the thing that I must do with my life? What's that one thing that if I don't know, I know it's going to bother me for the rest of my life? And as soon as I thought about that, all the images from my childhood of being a priest just came back. And I knew I had to do something about it. I knew I had to take a look at it. So I dropped out of my program and bid Kearney, Nebraska adieu and went to Mundelein Seminary to study for the Diocese of La Crosse. And I found my home and I found my calling. I've been a priest now for 6 years in the Diocese of La Crosse, going on 7. I've had parish assignments, I've had a high school assignment, and I love every minute of it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. In terms of any suggestions I would give for a young man who is considering a vocation to the priesthood, or a young woman who is considering a vocation to consecrated life, I would say first and foremost, you always have to ask yourself the question, how is Christ asking me and calling me to live a life of holiness? When we embrace that question and look at that question, we then begin to look at the states of life, marital life, committed single life, priesthood, and so forth. If you are called to be a priest, that will be the foundation of your holiness. If you are called to be in the marital state, that'll be the foundation of holiness. If you're called to the consecrated life, that is the state of life that you will live in community to help you grow in holiness. Or if you're called to be consecrated virgin, in that unique and beautiful expression of the church's life, is the way that Christ will make you holy. So I would just ask you, encourage you to take that to prayer and just ask God sincerely of how is He calling you to holiness? And what state of life it is that He's calling you to live in? Because that will really help set up the groundwork for you to truly embrace your call and your vocation. Then whatever calls come after that, whether that be if as a priest, if it be parish work, if it be school work, in whatever context, that state of life will always be that foundation. And Christ will use that to continue to help you to slowly grow into that deeper perfection in His love, and so forth with the other states. So good luck on your discernment, good luck on your vocational journey. I hope that you truly abandon yourself to Christ and allow your heart to rest with Him so that you can truly find your call in life and find true peace in whatever vocation it is that God is calling you to.